week we were talking about just women, well, just dating, the whole topic of dating. And basically, I don't know if y'all dated any, how often you come to Cincinnati, but it's the same here in Cincinnati. Like, people don't want to mess with women from Cincinnati because it's that Cincinnati mentality and shit like that. But I date a lot of women that is from out of town. And I'm finding lately that a lot of women who come here from other cities aren't that different from women in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So I've been coming across a lot of interesting situations where it's just like these women lately aren't on this monogamy tip. Now I have to be very honest. I'm one of those type of people where I want the qualities of a relationship, but I don't want to call it a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Friends with benefits.
Right.
or just like a secure dating situation. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I'm being unfair and putting those labels in a situation, but it's unfair for me to be dating these chicks who come from different cities and act like they fuck from fucking Cincinnati. That's unfair to my ass. But so I mean, it's just like I mean, and I don't know if it's because of the women that I'm dating that they aren't secure with themselves at that point in their lives, and why am I attracting these women? I don't know. Why am I chasing these women? I don't know. And the women that come across my way who are secure with themselves, but I don't really too much gravitate move towards them. Maybe because they aren't lesbian or they want to try that lesbian experience with me, and I don't want that with them. So yeah, have any some of this?
I mean, I've been through that, but like, as far as like you saying you want the qualities of a relationship, but you don't want the relationship. So I mean, like, do you still want that? I'm only messing with you only mess with me thing, or it's kind of like y'all just kicking it in. I still do my thing, you do your thing, but this is where home is. Kind of like that's your main.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm talking about these women, how whether they are secure with themselves, where they at, I gotta look at myself too, as far as how secure I am, or what I really want. But we ain't talking about that. What we're talking about is it's just basically just the whole dating scene within the lesbian community. Um, do you guys find as if it's changing up a lot and people are gravitating more towards a non-monogamy type, you know, climate, or I don't know how the scene is in Indianapolis, but
speaking as somebody that's not even from now, I've lived there 2 years, but I'm originally from Northwest Indiana. So coming to Indianapolis, number one, the lesbian scene opened up because where I'm from is all closed off because everybody knows everybody. So you better not be a lesbian because my mama gonna tell your mama, and then everybody's gonna know.
So it's just as conservative as Cincinnati.
Exactly, but in Indianapolis, everybody knows everybody too because there's only one black gay club, and I guarantee you that half the people in there have messed around with, each other. So, and then I swear it's something in the water because all the Indianapolis females, they say, well, I don't want a woman, y'all trifling ass studs and this and that, and y'all ain't about shit, but what are you bringing to... I notice a woman doesn't want to bring to the table what she's trying to demand, and I do notice a lack of monogamy, and that's why, because they really don't know what they want. If everybody states in the beginning, okay, I want this, we come to the table, I don't want to be attached to you like that, but I may want to fuck around every once in a while, or we can be exclusive, but I don't want this and this. I guess if everybody kept it real, it wouldn't be an issue, but... Hey, I'm not perfect either. I do what I do.
That's true.
But I'm not about to sit here and say, I want you to be my wife. Everybody's so in love with, that's my wife. That's a title. Because you're not treating it like that.
I think I'm kind of afraid of titles, but I want that sandwich, but it don't have to be. We don't have to have a name for it. I want that fucking sandwich right there. But it's just going back to something you said about, I think it was studs. I have this issue when women meet me. Yes, I'm being ADD with my topic right now, but I have this thing when women meet me, like they don't believe that I want to see you in a dress. They're like, Stacey, I want to see you in a dress, and I'm just like, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's just like, I was getting tired of that. It just leave me the fuck alone. It's just like, I don't like labels for myself, but I'm a soft stud. You know, I mean, a lot of women, like, I would get my feet done and things like that, and some women will look at me like, Stacey, look at me like, you do that shit? Like, studs do groom themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really kind of tired of studs kind of getting that label of not supposed to get a pedicure and shit like that, you know. And I don't know if y'all go through those similar experiences and motherfuckers trying to put a dress on your ass and stilettos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, leave me alone. It's
right. I mean, to speak on that, like, people forget that we are still women. You know, it's like, it's like one particular girl, every time I see her every blue moon on campus. She has fun, I just want to curl your hair. And,
like, I have dreads.
You know, put some extra. I'm like, man, what the hell? Why you trying to, like, you know, feminize me? I mean, you don't even know if it's a word, but, like, you know, I'm a stud, you know, you know, we do it shave, you know, and all that. We still women, you know, we still gotta keep our hygiene. So I'm all for getting your feet done, you know what I mean? I don't get my nails done, like that's too much, but you know, I don't like my feet being rough and everything. You know, you just see a female, you like, you try to cuddle, you put your feet, and she's like, you ain't cutting and shit, you know. So I mean, I agree with that, but it's just like nowadays, a lot of people that's not in the gay scene, they always wanna. What did I do? You know, why? You know, they want to kind of make you more feminine, and that's not true. But they're like, why are you trying to be a man? I'm like, it's not that we're trying to be men. It's just who we are. You know, I always been the tomboy type. You know, it's just me. You know, anybody know me from I was a kid? Like, well, I kind of knew you was gonna be gay. You know, or I just thought that you was kind of hard. You know, that's how we grew up. That's the life. You know, like a lot of dudes just think that we taking out the women, but now it's like an inner circle where in Indianapolis, I don't know if it goes on here, but like films is taking over the other films. Yes! They not want to date the studs no more because they feel like the studs be on bullshit. Like, you know, y'all don't know what y'all want, but now y'all don't know what y'all want because y'all keep going from film back to us and then back to another film. It's like, you know, like the lack of monogamy, basically. Like, it's just not there anymore. Like,
but when there is a monogamous couple, I understand, you know, there are couples out there who practice monogamy, and I appreciate that. But it's just, I see those relationships lasting for probably about 2, 6 months, not even maybe a year. I would like to see some fully committed situations that, you know, lead to like family, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not really seeing those long-term relationships anymore. So I don't know. I was in Chicago for Gay Pride this past year, and what I did not like about the whole gay scene in Chicago is like a lot of people are. It was so much sex around me. People naked running around during the parade, and it's okay, but I'm just kind of looking at the whole image of our, you know, of just gay, transgendered, you know, our whole circle, and are we giving the wrong impression to mainstream America, you know, to the point where people just look at us as sex symbols, or, you know, they're not really taking us seriously for the professionals that we are. You know what I'm saying? The college students, you know, the directors, or the security guards and things like that. And I think that some people, you know, we have to look within ourselves, like, are we taking each other seriously? You know what I'm saying? We have to take, before we want everyone else to take us seriously. I'm ADD with the topic again. But it just, you know what I'm saying? It's just, those are a lot of things I think about, you know, and especially, you know, dating and things like that. It's just like, how serious is this person taking the whole gay thing, you know?
I feel it.
What you think, Tim? Well, let me turn the camera on you.
Oh nah. I'm good.
Right. I mean, I know this kind of like off subject, but it ties what you were saying, like as far as how people look at us as sex symbols. I mean, like with the pride like that, I've been to Chicago Pride where they asshole naked or walking around with just like a little G-string on and body paint, or you know what I mean, just. But in LA, when I went to LA just recently, like the gay scene was different. Like the gay club,
It's way
it was
different.
like
Oh.
more
Way
upscale.
different.
Like you could tell,
Oh
like
yes,
they're more
LA.
professional. Like the lesbian women are more professional. You know, like you could tell that their lives is way different than opposed to like here in the Midwest where everybody's full of drama, or you know what I mean. Like they feed off the type of activities that goes on in Pride. You know, because
But
our Pride here is like that too.
don't get it wrong. They have the drama also,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it is definitely more upscale.
yeah.
Um, but I think that also has a lot to do with how it is in smaller places like the Midwest.
Yeah.
Um, Unfortunately, we don't have as many professional lesbians that go out
Yeah.
or even are out like that,
Yeah.
um, to where we're not gonna have the same events, that type of deal, marketed to us because we going to the 10, and the people that's coming out most of the times are hood or
Yep.
just not really you know
Yeah.
they close-minded too,
Yep.
to a certain extent, even though they might be in a lifestyle. There's a certain amount of closed-mindedness as far as how you dress and how you present yourself, and how you represent yourself when you go out.
Right.
So
We was just talking
Yeah,
about that in the
yeah.
car. Like, if you go in the 10 just like how we dress now, it's cool. But let you
Mhm.
go in there with a button down or a tie on. And like one time I went in there and I had on a sweater vest, a button down, a tie, you know. And they were like, "Is something going on tonight?" I'm like,
Right.
"No."
Right.
If me going, I mean, I know I don't get out much, so maybe me going out is a national event. I don't know, but no, nothing's going on. They like, "So what you all dressed up for?" And I'm like, this is what I
right.
felt like doing tonight.
Exactly.
And I'm like, why is it that if studs don't come in here and all this baggy stuff, that well, all of a sudden something has to be going on.
Mhm.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I think, yeah, because there's times where this is stud for me. Like
Right. Right.
this is just Stacy. But
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? It's times where I want to wear more of a fitted shirt or just
Yeah.
things like that. And a
Yeah.
lot of women ask me like, "Do you wear sports bras
Oh, I
or
hate that
boxers?" And I'm
question.
just like, "No, I wear bra bikinis and stuff like that." They be like, and and it's just like,
Yeah.
what? I mean, it's
Yeah.
and it's like it's abnormal for tomboyish girls or studs to wear appropriate bras, or
Mhm.
you know what I'm
You
saying,
need
or
that support.
Right.
One bra can't
I
get
mean,
it
I got Queen
sometimes.
Latifah's going on, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Right.
but it's just like it's okay. It's just like I think sometimes these labels and sometimes these hardcore studs out there, they are who they are, but I don't want them to represent what a stud is,
Right.
and think
Yeah.
some people got it mixed